Hi, today we're going to be looking at building the immune system so that we can stay healthy, especially against the mosquito-borne diseases that are flying all over the place at this present time. So, we're going to be looking at different aspects of this question. And the first thing that I'm looking at is building the immune system. Now, this immune system is just flying all around the place. But guess what? A lot of people don't understand what the immune system is. The immune system is one of our major 7 body systems that keeps us healthy so that we can be wealthy and wise. But there are several components to the immune system. The immune system is like our resistance to disease. The immune system is that which has those, those cells, they call them lymphocytes, eat the defective cells. Some of them blow them up, mash them up, and then others come and eat it. But it's a very intelligent system because it has cells that go to any foreign matter that comes into the body, analyzes it, goes back to the thymus gland, and prepares a chemical that will come and just zap it. So this immune system is really our back active. It is that which keeps us healthy at all times, and it is so intelligent. It will never, ever make a mistake. So understanding the immune system is so very, very important so that we can learn how to build it so that we can be healthy, wealthy, and wise.
So how do you build the immune system?
Okay, the question is, how do we build the immune system? That brings me to our 3 major systems that we have in the body. There are 3 major systems that control everything else. The immune system is the one that keeps us healthy. However, there is the central nervous system, which is made up of the brain and the spinal cord. And the immune system sends messages to the brain, and then the brain sends all the impulses through the spinal cord to all the cells and all the other systems. However, who is going to give information to the brain? And that brings me to the 3rd system. Remember, the first one was the immune system. The second one was the central nervous system, which is this brain and spinal cord and all that workings, which includes what we call our neurotransmitters. And these are not impulses, as we were taught earlier on in school. These are chemicals in our body that carry information to tell us how to stay healthy. The 3rd system is called the enteric nervous system. It is the master system, which is out of our belly. It is in our gut. It is associated with our emotions and our spirit, so that out of our belly can flow rivers of living water or all sort of junk. So the most important system is the enteric nervous system. So, remind me of the question again.
How do we make the immune system
Right.
at optimal level?
Wonderful. Now, when we're looking at these systems now, once we understand where it all starts, we have to understand that when you deal with the symptoms of a problem, you are dealing from the end. And then you have to go back down to the root. Nothing is wrong with dealing with the symptoms, you know. You want to get rid of the pain. You want to get rid of the infection. You want to get rid of all the things that are hurting you in your body. However, you have to remember that that is always temporary. So you have to now get back always down to the root in order to have sustainable change. That is the only way you're going to have any kind of healing. That is the only way you have reversal. Because when you deal only with the symptoms, then it's coping. It's putting a band-aid on so that dirt doesn't get in. So, where do you think the root is? In the enteric nervous system. That's where everything starts. No, it's not what you eat. It's what comes from your spirit, your soul. And then it does manifest in the body. So it is not about what you eat. What you eat can make your condition worse or better. But what happens to start a condition is always what is happening to affect the chemical structure, which are the neurotransmitters coming from your enteric nervous system.
That translates to stress.
Correct. Pain in the, you talk about the most important thing when we talk about stress, because there are 3 causes of all conditions. They are: 1, stress. What is the opposite of stress? Rest. Or shalom. Stress is the number 1 cause of all diseases. You cannot get sick unless you are stressed, because the body has the capacity to heal itself without stress. But when stress comes into it, all your healing capacities are drawn away to deal with the issue of stress, which is so big that it leaves the rest of the body open, and that's why you get sick. So it's not the stress causes the sickness, but the stress pulls all your capabilities to deal with it, which it can never deal with sufficiently, because it didn't come from your body. It came from your spirit.
So that's why I say with dengue, it's important to
Rest first, right? So, the 3 causes. Stress is number 1. The second one is what we call toxicity, right? So it means that anything that is not helping your body to heal is breaking down your body, right? And that includes the food, it includes the environment, it includes what we breathe in, it includes everything that comes into the body from all the orifices, right? It doesn't have to be through your mouth. It can be through your nose, your eyes, your ears, your pores, and any other orifice that you may have. Anything negative that comes in is going to be one of the things that affects your neurotransmitters, which are the chemicals in your body that tell your body what to do. Okay? So, number 2 is toxicity. And remember, toxicity doesn't just come from food, and things coming into our body. The most input of toxicity comes into our mind. Our mind. Because it says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Right? And when we talk about be in health and prosper, health is of the body, prosperity is of the spirit. Even as your soul prospers, and the soul part is the part that has to do with our relationships, our emotions, our interactions, everything. And when you have toxic relationships, that can cause stress. And of course, your relationship with yourself. When you are not satisfied with yourself, then you are frustrated, then you're disappointed, then you're fearful, all of those bring toxicity. And so, second cause of illness. First is stress, second is toxicity that comes from everything. The third one is nutritional deficiency. And I want to put some percentages to this, because guess what? More than 50% is stress. Approximately 35% or less is toxicity. Nutritional deficiency is always less than 15%. So nutritional deficiency, which is what everybody's trying to do to cure themselves, will never heal you. It can only cover the symptoms. Consequently, it is so important for us to understand that it is stress first, then it is toxicity, then it is nutritional deficiency. All of this has to do with the immune system. And so we need to understand that when we say immune system, we're not just talking about a bodily system. It is a system that is made up of body, soul, and spirit working together to keep you healthy. That is why the Word of God talks about all these connectivities between the mind and the spirit and health. Remember, we have an objective here, so that out of our spirits shall flow rivers of living water. And if we want to live in the supernatural realm, if we want to live a kingdom lifestyle, then we have to aim and focus on the foundational part of how we can do this. Because God, every time I say the Lord's Prayer, I just get excited and jump up and down. Because guess what? The objective is that His will be done on earth, in Jamaica, as it is in heaven. And this is our objective. This is our objective of staying healthy, of getting healthy. It's not about body. It is not about anything but being healthy so that we can be models of the healing and health message that comes with the kingdom. Right? So if we are not healed and healthy, then how are we going to get wealth? Because if you get the wealth before or after, and you're not healed and healthy, then you're going to squander the wealth. If you're not healthy in your mind, you're going to use it bad. And if you're not healthy in your body, you have to use all of it to get you better. So, we got to get things right. Health, wealth, peace, love, and joy. So that we get the right spectrum. So it's about balance, And the mosquito-borne diseases, just a few things on viruses. A virus is that which comes in and attacks us at the cellular level. AIDS is a virus, right? So it is always something that works at the cellular level. So when you get bitten by a mosquito, it injects certain poisons into your bloodstream, and those poisons go and poison your neurotransmitters, which are going to the cells. It's not going to a particular organ. And so when you look on the health, when they give out these health things to tell you what is severe, you will see that the facts about dengue talk about a slight breakdown, headaches and blah, 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 of your systems. And those are warning signs. But you see what they talk about in severe dengue? About bleeding under the skin and black and sticky. Your body has already broken down. When that happens, you are dying. It's just like blood coming out of the side of Christ, which means that he has died. He has given up the ghost. And it's the same, those symptoms that they give you for severe dengue means that your body has broken down. So let us try and work on the preventative aspects by making sure we have our minds where they should be, right? Making sure that our spirits are at rest. Just embracing the shalom that says there is nothing broken or missing, everything in perfect upright order, and you will be well. Thank you. And remember that all health comes from God. And if you don't have health, you can call on his healing power.